Isaac, what time is it?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's 6:36.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Why are we up so early?
So it's early, and Sebastian had been saying that he needs to pick up some things at Target because he just moved in. So we were like, all right, for sure, no worries. And I need to go get some things at Target too, so I figured, you know, we're buddies, we don't want to lose each other. So what better way than to just cuff me to him? Then we'll never get lost. Seb is trying to stay single, but man's about to get cuffed. Let's go.
Yo, do you have a key?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. Yo, okay, so this is my only key. If I lose this, we're screwed. Luckily, Sebastian is a super heavy sleeper, so a little bit of noise will be okay. Good morning, Seb.
Bro, what are you?
Good morning, Seb. Hey, buddy.
Oh my god.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Ow.
Hey, buddy.
Bro, what are you doing?
Hey.
Buddy, unlock it.
Go to Target.
Unlock it. Bro.
We have to go to Target. We have to go to Target. Come on.
No way we're doing this stupid challenge.
Come on. You're not getting your TV unless you go like this.
No way we're doing this. There's no way.
What is it? What do you got? Do you have my thing?
No. That's our key.
What?
That's our key. Wes. That's our key.
Wait, does he have it? Oh my god! This man's about to kill
slide
me.
him up.
again.
Let me see this. Buddy.
Bro, look, I got it
You
too.
really
though.
woke me up for this?
Yeah, buddy.
Just have to find the key later because we got to shoot today.
Bro, we gotta go to Target.
Bro, we'll just go to Target like this.
We gotta go to Target. We got things to film.
Oh my god.
You don't even get to shower. He goes, how am I supposed to tie my shoes? Like we're just like really good pals that walk really close to
We'll just hold hands.
we're just walking through. You can drive?
How is it drive?
You can't take a car and you can't call an Uber or a Lyft. You gotta run there.
Oh my god. I'm done. On our way to Target.
On our way to Target.
Together as one.
I don't think I really thought very through about this, about
7
how
a.m.
enjoyable it would be for me.
It's 7 a.m. Hopefully Target's open at this time.
Streets are empty.
Yeah, what if Target's not open?
Yeah, and what if it's not?
Then your challenge is over, but
Yep, that's it.
oh,
We're done.
I wish Target's closed.
He calls Target. He's like, yo, can you guys just close down for me? I really don't need you guys to work today. So we're doing like everything Target hates. They're like, we don't like influencers in our place. We don't like cameras in our place.
We don't like Isaac Presley.
We don't like Isaac Presley in our place. The Sebastian kid smells like broccoli.
I basically control Isaac right now.
Just
I go up, he goes up.
Ow.
The question is, who's pushing the cart at Target?
Both of us.
Both of us.
Well, actually, no, I could sit in the cart.
Oh,
Like in that baby seat?
Yeah, you
And then-
could. Put our sleeves over the cuffs so that way when we walk in, they're not sus as shit.
You guys are the worst at this.
Oh, should we just hold hands and pretend like we're... so they have nothing to say. No way.
Target's closed? Target's closed.
They literally were just
They just walked inside Saks.
They got you.
Yeah, they got a bunch of shit.
Dude, they actually really.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys. They just rolled up. They're taking off.
Oh,
The mother shit. Dude. Oh my god. Just looted everything.
Bro, that's, dude, the bags.
Oh my god.
It's like, what store was that?
Oh shit. Oh my god, those bags. That guy has 5 NCA bags.
This guy's grabbing all the bags. Hey guys, so I very quickly have to pause the video. At this point in the video, this is where things took a turn. And by a turn, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard the George Floyd situation of what happened in Minneapolis and the riots that have broken out nationwide in a lot of major cities around America. And currently, there is a riot 5 minutes down, if that, on Rodeo Drive from our house in Beverly Hills.
Glasses Target right here. The glasses store,
no
bro.
Way. Oh, dude. And we were filming, and we were going to go to Target to get some funny bits. It didn't work out, and we ended up being right near Rodeo, and we were like, let's just drive through to see what it was like. We drove in, and it was almost like a mousetrap. Once we got in, we got stuck, and what happened from then on, it, like, to this very second of recording this, like, I'm like so shook. Like, I'm like, I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen a lot of like documentaries of riots, but when you're actually like in it and you're seeing like windows being smashed and you're seeing riot patrol, like police running at you, like insanity.
Everybody needs to get off this lawn. Leave the area and travel away from me. Go that way. Everybody needs to get off this.
I wanted to just very quickly, what I wanted to do this week was make a video that was funny and upbeat and, you know, charming, and maybe a video that would help take, you know, our minds off this tragedy. But ultimately, I think that that would be a disservice to everything that I stand for right now. And I don't think that that's right. I can do this video another day. What's important right now is to speak about the injustice, the need for peace, the need for love, and the need for unity in our country right now and around the world. 2020 has started off awful and has just continued to get worse and worse. But in tragedy, I think there is unity and there is love and a way of finding a middle ground to come together and take a stand towards what's right. So I'm going to very quickly touch on the emotions I felt when we got there, because I'm still very young. I'm 17, and I think my signs of immaturity come out to like kind of being ignorant to why it was actually happening and just being like, oh, there's this crazy stuff happening, I want to see it. And I didn't really think much about why it was being done in the moment. And the more we kind of got stuck in there, the more it really started to hit me. I'm going to play clips over my talking so you guys can see, but I believe we have a clip, and it was one man standing on the corner with his fist up in the air and a middle finger up in the air, and he was pointing it at a police officer. And I think when I saw that, it like clicked of like what was actually going on and how much deeper it was, and the anger and the resentment. And I feel like we're in a constant spiral of something really bad happens and then everyone comes together and talks about it, and then a lot of people just forget and play it off. And I think a lot of us are guilty of that. And I think we aren't born with hate, and I've always felt that. Put babies in front of each other, and those babies will sit together and they won't see anything about the other baby, because we're not born with hate. We're born with potential to being something, and you could have potential to being a hateful person, a potential to being an amazing person, but we're only born with that potential. It is how we are raised and the way that we are exposed to certain things that creates that either hateful mentality or that amazing, loving mentality. And it's very sad to see how much hate there really is. Will it ever end? because, you know, we hear about situations that happened 20, 30 years ago, very similar to the one that happened recently, and it's still happening. And it's really sad. And I want to be a person that can use my platform to speak out, inspire. I don't want to persuade anyone to follow my, you know, ideologies or my philosophies, but at least make them aware of them and give them the opportunity to maybe take that upon them or look further into it. And in this situation, it's just pure evil, and it's just awful, and it breaks my heart because, you know, going to an area like Rodeo, who, if you are familiar, Rodeo is, you know, very successful, it's a very nice area, and seeing it as a war zone is insanity. I mean, something that I never have even thought about. And then I was in the moment, and the fear, the adrenaline, it felt like the embodiment of true anarchy. Just windows being bashed out, safes being thrown through store windows, cops racing down the streets on the sides of SUVs, like people running, like hordes of people running with stolen items, like just insane things that, like, you see it on TV or in movies or in documentaries and you're like, wow, that's crazy. And you expect that you know what it's going to be like when you see it, and it's not anything like it. I mean, I'm struggling to speak the way I normally would speak because of how shook up I am. I mean, currently we have every door locked in our house. We've been given word that there is a lot of people being pushed out of the area by police, and a lot of people have fled into the neighborhoods of our area. When you drive in to, you know, our area, you see a spray painted sign that says, kill the rich. It's sad how one awful thing can also can breed unity and something so positive, but it can also create and birth this string of just hatred and anger that is so understood. I mean, imagine if for 30, 40, 50, 60, hundreds of years, someone just punched you in the face and just kept punching you in the face and you couldn't do anything about it. I would think you'd start getting pretty angry and fed up as well. I think in this situation, it's a lot about perspective, understanding the perspective and the desperation, you know, the desire that we have tried this, we have tried that, we've tried this, and no one listens, and no one makes a change. These things are still happening, and nothing's being done. Well, what will you do now when we're doing this to you? And I think it's a very understandable approach. I'm not going to say whether it's right or wrong because I don't believe I have that place. I have never had to face those things in my life. I've never had to face that hatred and discrimination, and I could never ever have the right to speak in point of view of that, because I've never had to go through that, and I feel for everyone that's had to. My dad migrated to this country as a little boy from Cuba, didn't speak a word of English, and he faced discrimination his entire life, and I still see today the toll that took on him, and that's not even still as bad as obviously these situations, not even nearly. I think we look at social media and we see these videos and we're very easy to just like go like, oh, whoa, that's crazy, or whoa, you see that? And then it's another thing to physically put yourself there in the middle of it. And I by no means say I've even seen as bad as it's gotten. I've seen the videos online that it was 20 times worse than what I was a part of, but just what I was in was horrifying. It was adrenaline inducing in the way that I did not know what was going to happen the next second, and I'm not even kidding you, the next second, people are running all around you. Like, you've got people going in and out of the cars. There's no traffic control. You're going opposite ways down one-way streets, just trying to get out of this area, while simultaneously anarchy is just breaking out. So before, you know, you see these videos and you're quick to judge or quick to, you know, leave your comment on them, put yourself in that moment. Plant yourself in the environment, and definitely make yourself have multiple perspectives. I would love for us to start promoting, you know, peace and positivity and love and unity and equality consistently, and standing together unified. I'm not going to stand down. I'm going to stay with it. Any of these situations that have occurred should be allowed to just keep being only spoken about when they happen. This needs to keep being talked about. This needs to be shoved in people's faces until the message is sent across. And yes, there will always be people that live with hate in their heart. Yes, there will always be people that want to bring down the bigger man, but that doesn't matter, because unity is the most solid thing, and in love, that's the most unification you could ever feel. There is more unification in love than there is in any other emotion. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You can leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Any amount obviously helps. Just even posting the link on your story helps support the message. Make sure to use the hashtags Justice for George Floyd, hashtag Black Lives Matter, and I will see you guys next Sunday with a brand new video. Peace out, guys. Bye.